And we're back, and let's just take a second to pour our hearts out for Amanda Bynes, who's had a rough life.
No, seriously. Feel bad for her.
It's quite clear she's going through mental health stuff that she's got untreated.
Yeah, no, seriously. Like, I feel like most celebrities are.
Oh, especially child celebrities. No one gives a shit when you're a kid.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, when you're a kid, like... And it's just like when they grow up and they start going bonkers, it's just like that's even more media to consume.
Apparently, Frankie Muniz is doing okay. I saw his interview on Steve-O's podcast. I saw a clip of it. I didn't watch the whole thing. But it seems like he's doing okay. Apparently, like, he invested his money well when he was young, and you know what I mean? Like, so he's actually in a good spot.
See, that's great. That's awesome.
And he had, like, good parents who didn't try to rip him off.
Because you really would need good parents to be okay in that kind of world, you know?
Like, it's just so funny to think, like, Steve-O put it funny. They talk about how there's, like, a law. They introduced a law where now with child actors, like 15% of the money they earn goes right into a trust they can't get to till they're 18.
That's pretty dope.
And that's to prevent, you know, the parents from blowing all their money.
But still, even just that small
and then Steve-O was like, they had to make a law so that parents can only blow 80% of the money their children earn. I do think the number's a bit low, but I understand it would be higher than that because you know they have to pay for the expenses and all that shit. I get that.
Yeah, because
those acting lessons weren't free.
Yeah, it's like if you really were like trying to like.
But it was funny because it's just like he just had such funny like interest in stuff, like the stuff he'd buy and stuff. He's like, when I was a kid, I wanted to be like a garbage man or something, or I wanted to own like a storage facility. And it was like I made a bunch of. He's like I made a bunch of money. It wasn't like a. He's like I made a bunch of money. I bought some parking lots in L.A. And
I
like
went the wrong way, damn it.
And it was like he's like I sold them and I made a bunch of money, but it wasn't like a strategic move. It was just that it was like 2005, and I thought how cool would it be if I owned some parking lots? So he bought some parking lots, and then years later sold them for like tens of thousands.
It's like that is so interesting.
Exactly. And then I don't know if he still does, but apparently he had like an olive oil business.
Huh.
He talked about how he was like he was 15 years old walking around like the Playboy Mansion, and you know the people asked him what was it like, and he was like it was heaven. For a 15-year-old.
That's fair.
Exactly. To a 15-year-old, that's got to be heaven. It was just so great hearing him about talking, because it's like he had no idea how big Malcolm in the Middle was going to be.
Well, yeah, would you, though?
Yeah. It's funny, because what happened was, like, the day he was supposed to...
By the way, I do know I'm playing this badly.
The day he was supposed
I'm aware.
The day he was supposed to audition for Malcolm in the Middle, he also had to film a Pizza Hut commercial. And he's just like, you know, talking to his mom, like, come on, Mom, I don't want to do this stupid audition. We're going to be late for the Pizza Hut commercial. He's thinking the Pizza Hut commercial is going to be his big break, you know.
I mean, that's fair.
So they arrive early, and he goes...
Because, I mean, if you think about it, it's just like, wouldn't you think that the Pizza Hut commercial would have been more of a breakout than some...
I'll be honest, I can't think of many people...
Like, as a kid?
I can't think of many people who broke out with a commercial. I mean, I get it, he was a kid, yeah, he was, you know what I mean, but...
Like, as a kid, you see fucking Pizza Hut commercials all the time, you're like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna be in a Pizza Hut commercial!
So he does the audition, he doesn't even want to do it, you know, he just kind of gives like this lazy audition, and they rush to get to the Pizza Hut taping, and then they find out they got the job. They go and they shoot the pilot. Pilot gets approved, they shoot the season, he's like, this show's not gonna go anywhere, you know what I mean? But then he's like in New York riding the subway, and there's big posters for the show everywhere. And he's getting recognized, and the show hasn't even aired yet. It's just the posters. Oh, you're the kid that's going to be on that show.
That's pretty cool.
And that was when he realized, holy shit, like
I'm famous, yo.
This might be something. And then like several, like it was like 20 million or something people tuned in for the premiere. Yeah, Frankie Muniz seems like a cool guy. He was another actor.
Wait, is that the one that has the angels? No, who's that? Which one is that one?
One who has the angels?
Yeah, the guy who.
Corey Feldman, Corey's Angels. No, that's a child actor from a different decade. He's an '80s child actor.
No, Frankie Muniz was...
Malcolm in the Middle.
No, I'm trying to remember which one that was, because didn't the other guy, like, get amnesia or some shit?
That's him, that's him.
Oh, wait, does he still have amnesia?
I don't know. I didn't watch the whole interview.
Can he still not remember filming that shit?
I think he remembers. There are certain things he remembers, certain things he doesn't. He mentioned that he remembers losing his virginity. He remembers that.
Oh, well, I mean, that's a good thing to remember.
Exactly.
I mean, I'd be very upset if I forgot my first time.
I also heard...
people say that they want to forget their first time, but you don't, and I'll tell you why. Because if you didn't have your first time and it wasn't shitty, then you wouldn't know that it was bad. It can be bad. So you don't know what to look out for. Either way, you're going to have a bad time. The first couple times. Yeah, unless you have, like, an older partner, which, by the way, is creepy.
Yeah. I think I remember hearing that apparently on behind the scenes of Malcolm in the Middle, the family would sit down and they would eat their, like, lunch and dinner together, and like, you know, kind of to give the kids a normal semblance of family life, you know what I mean? Because they live such a hectic schedule.
But that's good, you know, like... Because, I mean, watching BoJack Horseman, it's just like...
Yeah, it's fucking life. It's really shitty. So who would have thought that Bryan Cranston would have been the guy to ultimately... Like, it's like, if you look at the careers of everyone on the staff of Malcolm in the Middle, it was Frankie Muniz was the breakout star, he got to add all these movies, and then nothing for a while, and then Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, and he's doing good, Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, he's still in movies and shit.
Like, he's in a lot of shit. Like, I mean, shoot, Breaking Bad.
Yeah, that was basically what revitalized his career. I mean, Malcolm in the Middle was a good role, but it was like, you know, I don't know how much casting he was getting from that. You know what I mean? Like how many people were going, we need the dad from Malcolm in the Middle. Oh my god! And the woman who played the mother, it was so funny. Like, because I saw this one movie where she's in the movie and she's playing like the love interest. And she's like acting all sweet and shit, and it's just like, oh my god, like you're not the woman I know. Like, I'm just waiting for her to go crazy and start yelling and shit.
Like,
know?
Do you know what, like, Umbridge, like that lady, that actress?
Oh, what else she
Her
do?
career must have been ruined by that role.
You think she was forever cast as the stuffy hoity-toity kind of role? I
mean, would you be able to? Like, no, like, everybody hates Umbridge. You can't make that face into a nice character because immediately you're gonna be like, Umbridge.
I think you can get fine. Then again,
I don't know, because I mean,
that's probably why they cast Filcher.
Like Snow White. Did you know that the voice of Snow White, her career was ruined because of her iconic voice?
Oh, no. Like what? She couldn't get
roles?
Like,
literally, she couldn't get roles anymore because everybody just thought she sounded like Snow White. And Snow White was huge at the time. It was the first animated, huge, big shot movie.
Fucking love it. Yeah, like, I kind of remember why they chose to cast Filch from Harry Potter as a bad guy in Game of Thrones. People already don't like him.
Like, we don't talk about how it's like, those are kind of career ruiners, you know?
Not really. It opens a lot of doors.
Which way I'm going.
I think the worst case scenario is it'll cost a lot of typecasting, you know what I mean, in this day and age.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, it could suck to not have to break through it, you know?
I think I'm just gonna go through all the little bubbles and then I'm gonna pick one, because it's gonna take a while. Alright, let's go do these bubbles first.
So here's a question. What are we looking at right now? Like, in universe, what is going on right now?
I don't even know what's going on in universe.
Is there like a little board? Is there a little board they unravel and they put the nodes in it? How do they in universe do this?
I have no idea. Oh, this is the painful scene. You're gonna see soon.
These stone steps have a history, you know.
Do they, Waka?
Everything in this world that's still standing has a history. Are you kidding me?
Exactly. These stairs have a history, you know.
These stairs have a history of not being destroyed by sin.
In high school...
like, that's all there is.
In middle school, my mom threw me down them.
Race, huh?
Oh, shit.
Think you can beat me?
And we'll find out who's going to
Good
win this
luck if
race
you
next
would.
time, babies.
Bye.
Bye.